नमस्कार। श्री श्री रामकृष्ण कथामृतम्। तव कथामृतं तप्त जीवनं कविभिरीडितं कल्मषापहम् श्रवणमंगलं श्रीमदादतं भुवि गृह्णन्ति ये भूरिदा जनाः। श्री श्री रामकृष्ण कथामृतो प्रथम भाग प्रथम खंडो चतुर्थो परिच्छेद। We have seen in this Chaturtha Parichhet, the fourth chapter, how Sri Ramakrishna is step by step removing the ignorant tendencies of Sri M, how he is crushing the ego step by step. And yesterday we have seen that when Sri M went on to argue with Sri Ramakrishna as to let people worship the earthen image, but we should make them understand. And then Thakur rebuking, sharply criticizing, who are you to teach the people? The one who has created this universe, it is his responsibility. He will teach them what is right, what is wrong. It is he who has created different forms of worship. It is his lookout. So rather than getting into the headache of teaching people, you yourself make an attempt to gain the knowledge. You yourself make an attempt to develop devotion, to attain devotion for the Lord, rather than getting into the botherations of teaching people. That is the problem with you Calcutta people. Lectures and teachings. First, you gain something for yourself. And with this kind of reprimand, Sri M finally realized his mistake, that what he was thinking was not right. And what Sri Ramakrishna is saying is really true. It had started appealing him. তিনি ভাবিতে লাগলেন, ইনি যে বলছেন তা তো ঠিক, আমার বুঝাতে যাবার কি দরকার? আমি কে ঈশ্বরকে জেনেছি, না আমার তার উপর ভক্তি হয়েছে? আপনি শুতে স্থান পায়ো না, শঙ্করাকে ডাকে। জানি না, শুনি না, পরকে বুঝাতে যাবাও। বড়ই লজ্জার কথা ও হীন বুদ্ধির কাজ। এ কি অঙ্কশাস্ত্র, না ইতিহাস, না সাহিত্য যে পরকে বুঝাবে? এ যে ঈশ্বরী তত্ত্ব, ইনি যা বলেছেন মনে বেশ লাগেছে। ঠাকুরের সহিত তাহার এই প্রথম ও শেষ তর্ক। Sri M started appreciating what Sri Ramakrishna had said. You yourself are ignorant and you are going to teach people. Let the one who has created this whole thing, it is his duty to teach them. Let him do whatever he wants. You better learn yourself. You better gain knowledge for yourself. You better gain devotion for yourself rather than all this. আমার বুঝাতে যাবার তিনি ভাবিতে লাগলেন, ইনি যা বলেছেন তা তো ঠিক. He started thinking that what he is saying is really true. It appeals to my mind. আমার বুঝাতে যাবার কি দরকার? What is the necessity for me to go and explain, teach the people about what should be done during earthen image worshipping, clay image worshipping? Ama ki Ishwar ke jenichi, have I myself understood what the God is? Nor have I developed any devotion for God, whether formless or with form. আপনি শুতে স্থান পায়ো না, শঙ্করাকে ডাকে. I don't have place for myself to sleep, and I'm calling my friend Shankar, oh, my friend, come, sleep here. Whereas I myself, I don't have the place to sleep. How am I calling others? How am I even thinking of teaching others when I'm myself ignorant? জানি না, শুনি না, পরে কে বুঝাতে যাব? I have not understood the God. I have not heard about the God. And I am going to teach others? Oh my God. বড়ই লজ্জার কথা. Quite a shameful thing. হীন বুদ্ধির কাজ. Going to teach somebody without knowing what it is the work of such a small-minded person. The empty vessel, and I am going to as if pour from it. Eki Onkosastro, is it mathematics? This is not history. This is not literature that one can make the other understand what it is. Eje Ishwari Tattva. This knowledge of God, this is not like formal educational subjects, mathematics, history, literature, geography, that you learn something, mug up something and teach somebody. Ini ja bolechen, mone besh lagche. What he has said really, it appeals to my mind. ঠাকুরের সহিত তাহার এই প্রথম ও শেষ তর্ক. This was the first and last attempt to argue with Thakur. That was it. And from this instance onwards, M became a dedicated follower rather than being argumentative. Now Sri Ramakrishna is further explaining to Sri M that what is the need for different kind of worships. Sri Ramakrishna, তুমি মাটির প্রতিমা পূজা বলেছিল, যদি মাটির হয়ে সে পূজাতে প্রয়োজন আছে। নানা রকম পূজা ঈশ্বরই আয়োজন করেছেন। যার জগৎ তিনি এসব করেছেন অধিকারী ভেদে। যার যা পেটে শোয় মা সেই রূপ খাবার বন্দোবস্ত করেন। এক মার 5 ছেলে, বাড়িতে মাছ এসেছে, মা মাছের নানা রকম ব্যঞ্জন করেছেন, যার যা পেটে শোয়। কারো জন্য মাছের পোলাওয়া, কারো জন্য মাছের অম্বল, মাছের চচ্চড়ি, মাছের ভাজা, এইসব করেছেন। যেটি যার ভালো লাগে, যেটি যার পেটে শোয়। বুঝলে মাস্টার? আজ্ঞা। Now Sri Ramakrishna has taken up the role not of a reprimanding teacher, but a compassionate teacher explaining to his student what is the need for all these things. The reprimanding part is over now. Now Sri M has become a great disciple. Enough of that logic, enough of those arguments, enough of that reasoning, nothing. Now just dedication to the Guru. And Sri Thakur also, in that spirit of a compassionate Guru, is explaining the things to him. Sri Thakur says, you were talking about worshipping the earthen image. তুমি মাটির প্রতিমা পূজা বলেছিল। যদি মাটিরই হয়, doesn't, even if it is clay, even if it is earthen, সে পূজাতে প্রয়োজন আছে। Even that kind of worship has got some meaning. There is a purpose for that kind of worship. নানা রকম পূজা ঈশ্বরই আয়োজন করেছেন. The Lord himself has created different ways of worshipping the formless God, worshipping the God with form, and not only with one form, with thousands of forms. যার জগৎ তিনি এসব করেছেন অধিকারী ভেদে. The one who has created this world has himself done all these worships, the form of worships. He has only created all these forms of worship authoritatively. Odhikari Bhede, being the Lord of this universe, he has created all this. And then Thakur explains, যার যা পেটে শোয়ে মা সেই রূপ খাবার বন্দোবস্ত করেন. Mother prepares the food items depending on the digestive capabilities of her children, of the likings of her children. It is not that she makes only one dish and come on, finish it off, eat it, whether you like it or not, whether you can digest it or not. No. Ek maar panch chele. A mother has 5 children, 5 sons. Badite mach esheche. Fish has come to home. Cooking has started. মা মাছের নানা রকম ব্যঞ্জন করেছেন যার যা পেটে শোয়ে. Now mother cooks the food items in different ways depending on the requirement of the stomach, depending on the digestive tendencies, the digestive capabilities of those children. Some may digest fatty food, some children may not. Some children may develop acidity out of fried food. Some people may develop some kind of problems because of very spicy foods. So, depending on the likings of our children, depending on the digestive capabilities of our children, a mother prepares different food items out of that same fish. She makes fish pulao, or she makes fish curry, or she makes fish fry. All these kind of different fish items she will make for her children depending on whether they can digest it, what they can digest it, and what they like. যেটি যার ভালো লাগে, যেটি যার পেটে শোয়ে. বুঝলে? Understand? So, Sri Thakur finally asks Sri M, have you understood what I said? The mother cooks the same fish in different ways, in different dishes, suiting to the needs of her children. Do you understand? Likewise, the Lord creates different ways of worshipping him depending on the capabilities, the likings, the tendencies of his children. Understood? And M says, Agya, ha, yes sir, I have understood. So this 4th chapter was a beautiful lesson to Sri M and to all the devotees to come, that we have to totally understand what are his ways that he has created on as per our capabilities. Some of us, we are so intelligent, or oriented towards knowledge. For us, He has created the path of knowledge. For us, for others who are devotional type, He has created the path of bhakti, of devotion, of worshipping the images. For some who have the liking for, who have the tendency for doing whole lot of work, working for others, He has created Karma Yoga. And it is not that one form is great, the other form is right. It is not that worshipping formless God is great, worshipping God with form is subordinate. No. Everything has its own place. And that's why the beautiful teaching that Sri Thakur gave to Sri M doesn't matter. It is good that you have faith in formless God, but don't think God with form is not there. It is also there. God with form is as true as the formless God. And just to sum up once again, like Thakur had told Sri M, that by looking at a person, I can understand their tendencies. আমি কপাল চোখে শোভ দেখলে বুঝতে পারি. Looking at the forehead and the eyes of a person, I can understand what his tendencies are. And according to those tendencies, Thakur starts teaching, Thakur starts molding those children of his in those patterns. And to Sri M, who has said that he loves formless God, he has started taking up grooming. He has started taking up molding Sri M in that direction. And simultaneously, he is also teaching the ones who have faith in God with form. He is also teaching them how to proceed on this path of worshipping the God with form. So this is a wonderful teaching that we have had in this fourth chapter. Let us stop here now. Tomorrow we will look into Panchama Pariched, the fifth chapter tomorrow. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishnaaya. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.